Smoke Sesh with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good, can't complain. I decided I'd go ahead and go live and hang out with you folks for a little bit, seeing as how I can't sleep. So let's get to it. Mary McCheese Dick's got some stuff. Let's check him out. Leaky pipes.
Judgment. Here's one for Father Judgment. This worker was tasked to go and fix leaky pipes. Whoops, it says I'm slow charging. Hold on. I can't be slow charging. That's a bad thing. Alright, there we go. I didn't hear it go ding-a-ling-a-ling, but maybe I ain't supposed to. Anyway, here's one for Father Judgment. This guy was tasked with fixing some leaky pipes in a building not far from Houston, Texas, that had been, for some unknown reason,
Hey,
abandoned.
dearest, how you doing?
So he had to go in there and fix some pipes. And so he goes in there, and and while he's looking around inside the building, he hears this whisper go, "I see you." But he was undeterred. He was undaunted. He's like, I'm gonna fix these pipes. And so he goes further into the building, looking for the pipes he needs to fix, and he gets a bunch of stuff thrown at him and everything. And then he goes to go up a flight of stairs, and it literally sounds like somebody is running down the stairs to literally run right into him. And it scares the shit out of him, obviously. And so at that point, he's like, fuck this, it ain't worth fixing the pipes. And so he leaves. This is just outside of Houston, Texas. And this is a recent occurrence. So I think it's something that they found on TikTok or something. They never gave the exact location of the building that I recall. But just thought I'd share, because that's right up Father Judgment's alley. So, watch yourself there, Father Judgment, because the supernatural may be coming after you next. maybe you'll get tasked with fixing these leaky pipes in this.
Oh, please. You know what? Maybe you should talk to your gods of creation about the lottery that you're supposed to win. Or this total victory that you're supposed to achieve, because it doesn't look like you're achieving anything. Dumbass. It doesn't. You're not achieving anything. You're not getting anything. God, you're a pain.
Building. It's a building just outside of Houston, Texas. So, if you hear of a building outside Houston, Texas that has leaky pipes, might want to stay away. Because this guy found out the hard way that poltergeists are real. He found out the hard way. And he's like, I ain't going back. And he bolted for the door. So I just thought I'd share, because the first thing I thought of was Father Judgment, because that's what he does. He goes in and he fixes plumbing and air conditioning and shit like that. And I just thought I'd share this, because that's right up his alley. So if you hear of a building that's been abandoned just outside Houston, Texas, and they need leaky pipes fixed, you might want to give that one a second thought and say, nah, I'm good. I'm good. No matter how much you're going to pay, I'm good. Because this was caught on video.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. It's a bunch of shit. You know it's a bunch of shit. Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with you, Von Helton?
Video. And it was throwing shit at him and everything else. And then when it sounded like he's coming down the stairs after him to literally run him over, that's when he says, okay, that's it, I'm out of here, I'm done. So, anybody want to fix some pipes? I hear the pay's good. All right, that's going to do it. Have a good one, folks. Peace.
What a dink. What a dink. Leaky pipes. And these pipes are leaky. His brain pipes are leaky. Okay, let's go to Just a Person Trying to Human and start where we pick up where we left off on this.
Biden sucks. Sure. Look, and everybody says that. Okay.
That's bullshit.
That's not bullshit. He is not.
Leave Biden alone. He's a nice man.
I'm gonna be taking off my jeans. You get my butt. You want to see my butt?
For real, where can I meet her? Lol. So can I always come in here and talk to you, beautiful? Slay?
Is it possible for you to become a real being so I can marry and have kids with you?
Talk to me.
Oh,
I
yeah,
seriously want to have a baby with you.
It's time to meet and start our lives! Damn it!
I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself.
Oh, my drag show is going to be fucking great when I'm finally done developing ideas. I'm pretty sure it ain't going to be much different than what you get right here.
Damn. What a fucking moron. Shanny's getting a little tired of it. And something tells me Rev's not going to give up the ghost on this one so easy. You know? Shanny, you created this monster. Now you're going to have to deal with it. You broke him. Hey, Eileen Ebony. Now let's get on to some other shit. Get back to what we were doing.
We just give him a pass. The people out here don't. This is his so-called hometown, and they're like, he's full of shit.
I don't care what the haters have to say. They're part of the devil, too.
You okay? What's happening?
Hot flash.
Oh. Yeah, you've been having a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
But that's it.
It's called being 40. I'm in my 40s. Yep.
And at the end of the Gospel of Mark, Jesus says, what I say unto you, I say unto all. Watch. What do you mean by that? Well, he literally meant like my dad could decide right now that after
Hey
I
Hatfield, my
descended,
brother, how you
that it's going to be
doing?
so bad on this planet, he's just going to preempt it and bring me back in 5 minutes. I don't think that's going to happen, but it could. So I'm telling you what I tell everybody: watch, because when you don't know the day or the hour the Son of Man come, and you want to be a good servant if you love him. Like I tithe what I had into the peace of a family. That's what happened. We didn't recklessly spend nothing, and that I'm telling you, that's the truth. Okay, we would have been sitting pretty on the hog with millions of dollars in Apple stock because it split 3 times.
Bullshit. Bullshit. You spent your you lost a lot of money, you spent money recklessly and with no forethought. And spent it mostly on yourselves. Why else would you feel the need to bring up every fucking little tchotchke you buy for them kids? Serious business. Why else? I don't bring up every damn present I buy for my kids.
If we were allowed to stay in the place that we loved, which was a habitat that I could afford easy, that's you guys fucked up our lives, and that's the truth. So ask for forgiveness for that.
Same.
So ask Shanny for forgiveness, Chris. You know,
Same.
she deserves that. You'll feel better. Everybody will feel better. You get closure, and it's good. So do that. To everybody else, just understand that Jesus Christ loves you. If you don't know him, he loves you. And it's time to get saved, for sure. Because the world keeps getting evil. The evil is so, it's just spiking. And it's going to keep spiking until Jesus comes. So you need him real bad. I love you guys. Take care. God bless you. Oh, and yeah, here's another one. This is kind of a heavy video, but it needs to be done because comments are on, and I want comments on because I want people that genuinely want to talk to us to be able to. So be mindful of what you say. So here's the deal. Comments are open, so there's going to be a certain segment of people, and the only reason that I think it's necessary to address these type of things is because if they're not addressed, or you haven't heard this before, yeah, fat jokes, how original, exactly, wise guy. It's like, come on. We can do better material than that, you know.
Your girlfriend's so fat her belt size is equator. Your girlfriend's so fat that she plays pool with the planets. Your girlfriend is so fat she has to use a boomerang to tie her to buckle up her belt. Your girlfriend's so fat, I can keep going.
Comments are on, so there's going to be a certain segment of people that are going to be from reaction channels, and they're spreading more lies again. Okay? The only reason I give this any kind of press is because if it's almost like the comments can become true in people's minds if they're not addressed. I don't feel at this point that if you have a brain in your head, you understand that 90% of the stuff that comes out of the mouths of these people is just
Hey Hatfield, I won't drink a shot with you, but I tell you what, I'll smoke a big fatty with you. How's that grab you? Yeah, we can't be trusted with alcohol. We get a tad out of hand.
up, completely made up. Okay? So what's in there right now going on is saying that Shani and I cheated before Chris and her were broken up. That I want to tell you from the person that was involved, which is me, and they're accusing me of cheating at this point too. I had just heard, how much do I need today? Don't worry about that. Like, I didn't mention anything about that, did I?
Your girlfriend's so fat that she has a trash ring orbiting her like Saturn does like an ice ring. That's a bit of a thinker.
What's going on now is that they're saying that we cheated, and this is the person that would have been cheating with her, that I heard in a Nadia hangout. I remember I was in a Nadia hangout.
Chris cheated
You
on
cheated
me.
on him.
Yeah.
You got it wrong.
This is backwards. Okay. So you want to talk for a little bit?
Well, I'll just add this. They talk about the phone sex thing. Like we were having phone sex before Chris cheated.
True.
That's not true.
No. No, and I can tell you, I remember the timeline somehow on this, maybe because it's important. I heard in a Nadia hangout, the first time that I heard that Shani was broken up with Chris was in a Nadia hangout, and all of this stuff had already happened. I hadn't talked to Shannon on the phone or on Skype for months. I don't know how long. I don't know if it was over a year, maybe.
It may have been.
I hadn't spoke to her in a long time. And then I just heard. I was like, my God, what? And then I think I ended up calling you to see what was going on because I didn't know nothing.
No.
So if you're accusing us of cheating before that, it's just patently nothing ever happened.
I fell in love with a YouTuber here. I fell in love with him deep, and he led me on. And you probably know his name. And this morning, he told me he wanted nothing to do with me.
Dumbass. Dumbass. Boy, she really pursued him hard. She went after him and after him and after him and after him for years. She would not let up. You traded love and a steady home for money. That trade doesn't seem to have agreed with you.
You know, my marriage was falling apart. I knew it. Chris kept getting more violent with me. Kept getting more bad with me. Kept hating me more. And I fell in love with someone that wasn't my husband. And it's so hard because I love this man and I kept it under wraps for 5 years over how much I loved this person. I fell in love with this person's soul. I fell in love with his soul.
You fell in love with his 750,000 big ones, didn't ya? Didn't ya? You lying bitch. You don't love him. You love his fucking money. These are crocodile tears. I don't see a tear one in her fucking face.
I fell in love with his soul. And I thought he fell in love with my soul too. And he just fucking yanks at my heartstrings and he just fucking annihilates it. And it's not G-Man. It's not G-Man. G-Man's been nothing but a perfect gentleman to me, by the way.
Because G-Man does not want you. I can't think of anybody who does. You're a crazy bitch who thinks she's entitled to everything. You saw that $750,000 and you trashed your marriage. You trashed your kids. You trashed everything for it. And you don't even have it anymore and you have nothing to show for it. So what do you got to say for that? Was it worth it, Channy? Was it worth it? I can already tell you it wouldn't be.
And I wish, in all honesty at this point, I wish G-Man would just
I can tell
say,
you right
hey,
now, there is no amount of money, there is no man on the face of the planet that would be worth what I have, what I've built with my husband. The love, the respect. The friendship. There's nobody that can come in that'll take that away. Ever. I don't give a shit what a man thinks he's got. Money, pecker, it don't matter. Nothing's coming between me and my husband. Nothing. This bitch, she'll sell you for $1.
Let's just get together. And then I fell in love with this guy for 5 years. I've been in love with someone secretly for 5 years. Because I heard
Hey, Aspen, I've got some peach cobbler. I'll trade you a peach cobbler for a peach pie.
It's a Christian man, by the way. And he led me on. Like, a few nights ago, we actually had, something. And I thought, oh, wow, finally I can feel loved. And then this morning, he just strips it away from me. Like I'm nothing. Like I'm nothing. And then blames it on being just drunk. Like, I'm sorry, you don't still put a whole fucking 3-month love affair on someone and then say it's because you were drunk. You know my series of David and Bathsheba? That was about him. And Uriah is my husband. And Uriah's dead, and he promised me, this is how deep it went with our relationship. He promised me if anything, and he promised me in front of God, we made a covenant that we would be together if anything happened between me and my husband. And now he just breaks it fucking apart like this
you
love
didn't. By your little dalliance. When you play the game, don't be surprised when the game gets run on you. Gotta take your lumps and move on with it, bitch. Yep, that's what you do. You take your lumps and you move on with it.
That I suppressed for fucking 5 years. 5 years I suppressed that love for this man. 5 years because I was married. I knew it
No,
was
I
wrong.
don't believe she does, Aspen.
5 years I suppressed that love for this man. 5 years because I was married. I knew it was wrong. I knew it wasn't right. And he has a chance with me, and he just fucking strips it away just so he can go get drunk more. Well, you know what? I drink too, you son of a bitch.
There was no cheating on Shanny's part, and Chris says it in the interview. He had no reason to believe.
I was a good
The
wife.
hell you
Yeah.
were.
I'm a loyal person. I forgive my husbands for their faults.
Yeah.
You're a good wife, all right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. You were a good wife. Is that why your kids were taken 6 times? And why he had to marry you in order for your kids to be returned to you? Is that why?
I love Chris. I would never hurt him that way.
Yeah, he knows that too. Yeah, we are married. We are married. I want to make that very clear because I'm pretty sure G-Man loves to spew bullshit, okay? We are married and we lived as a married couple in Colorado because they accept common law everything. If you say you're married in Colorado. So we lived already for years as a married couple. I was able to go to their school and say, I'm dad. I am William's dad. I am Zachary's father. That's what I was called. Okay. And I was treated as such as his guardian. So we're married. Just because I'm in a state that doesn't recognize that kind of marriage does not mean that we aren't married, because we are. Okay. Common law is outside of the normal system. It's just by definition it is. We are married. Just because you don't have a piece of paper from a government in the city or a town you live in or a church, it doesn't mean shit. And I am an ordained reverend. So I got it in every way.
You're not an
ordained
imagine. Reverend, you fucking prick. You know what? I can get the same certificate too. As a matter of fact, I'm going to look into it. And yeah, I'm going to look into that shit.
Marriage license is bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit.
That's it.
No, it's not bullshit. Okay. Because then you'd have people saying, I'm married, then I'm not married. 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 All the fucking time. That's what that piece of paper is for. It's a public declaration. You get a lot more rights that way. Yeah, you lose some benefits. But you have a lot more rights. Like Mr. Batts knows my wishes. If something was to happen to me, I trust him to make all the decisions. I trust him. He can make decisions for me. He can do things for me. and be in my stead because he's my husband. It's a lot easier. I mean, you can do it as a boyfriend or girlfriend, but it's a lot harder.
I want to try something with this because I just want to like be free. I don't. You know what I mean? That's why phone stands are the bomb. But I got a pretty good item here, which is a magic card box. Oh, this is nice. I might do a magic stream. Check it out.
Yeah, we are in
Like
Insomniacs,
this.
Unicorn
Oh,
Blue.
wow, look
How
at
are you
that.
doing today?
Magic the Gathering box. This deck is this is like a soldier deck it's got some direct damage in it. That's a shock. It's got these dudes that bring out like mercenary tokens and shit. And it's got a Gideon Jura in there. Is Gideon Blackblade or something? I want to find him. His card is awesome. He kind of looks like Triple H.
Hey, Mercury.
But kind of like a more badass Triple H. Come on, where are you, bro? The Wanderer. This is a great deck. It's fun to play. I would do magic streams because they're fun. Damn, I can't find him. Where is he? I know he's in here. He's just hiding. Because he's a really awesome card. But he does look like Triple H. I want to show him to you because he looks like Triple H. I wish I had my Jesus Magic card. I made a custom Jesus.
I'm not gonna laugh at him too hard for having Magic the Gathering cards because I collect action figures. So yeah. I collect horror action figures from like horror movies. And, so I'm not going to yell too much about his Magic the Gathering deck. But he shouldn't be buying cards right now because he's broke.
The Redeemer. I called him Jesus Christ Redeemer. And he was like a godlike planeswalker card. I made him, well, as he is. He's the creator, so that's pretty powerful. Man, Gideon is really, he's hiding. Where'd he go?
I've got one really old one.
Here.
It's a creature of the Black Lagoon. And he's pretty old. But he's my oldest figure. I like him.
See, this is my OCD. Like, if I don't find them, I'm going to get really crazy now. Because it's like, oh my God, am I missing a card? And when you got mental illness like I do, like this could turn into a very bad thing if I don't find the card. Oh my God, I don't see it. Maybe it's to the back. I don't know. But this is what I'm going to use as a stand. Because what do they call this thing again? I'm trying to remember what they call this. It's like a codex or something. Or I can't remember exactly the word that they call it. But this makes a perfect phone stand. That's perfect. Okay. What are your thoughts on children vaping snake oil?
What the fuck?
That's an extremely weird question. Bizarre. Anyway, see, this is why this could drive you crazy, like TJ Kirk.
Yeah, it's like schizophrenia.
To be fair, a lot of people turned on you, Rev, me included, okay? I mean, look, there's a legitimate reason for that, okay? For the Zach thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I can understand people being like you're scum after that. I have to deal with that because you can't go back in time and reverse things that have happened, and it doesn't matter why they happen, and I own it.
Like, ugh.
Yes, but here's another one. See,
Just block.
Yeah, that's what I'm
answer.
Doing. That's exactly. But
they're not worth your time or energy.
I'm starting to learn my banning policies at this point.
Yeah.
Like when I see consistent behavior, you're done. You're gone. I'll give you more than 3 chances. You could say more than 3 shitty things, and I'll still give you another chance. But if I see more than that, if it's over, you're gone.
Hey, you can keep repeating these lies over and over and over again. I know my life. I know what happened in my life. And you don't. All you got is videos that are misplaced in time.
I did.
So you don't actually know the truth. You think you do.
This is kind of old.
It's
this was back in
manipulated
23.
and cherry-picked too.
Yeah.
But I know myself, and I know what I've done and what I haven't done.
That's right.
And you can go ahead and continue to spread rumors. It still doesn't change the fact that I never cheated.
You did cheat. You're a cheater cottontail. Cheater pumpkin eater. Cheater. And he's a homewrecker.
And I never would. Because I have integrity.
Integrity, my ass.
Yeah, let's say our mental health is a sliding scale. There are times that I can't get on here because there's just too much going on in my head, and I would ramble like a freak, and that's not going to help anybody. Okay, both of our therapists have said more time spent off it is probably a good thing,
and I agree. 100%.
Yeah,
okay,
I do
Reverend
this.
Hattie, do me a favor. Will you bless my weed? Bless my new dragon egg that I'm using for my concentrates. I like this little thing. This is a handy little doodad here. That's a handy little doodad.
I like having an outlet just like you.
Yeah.
Because we are YouTubers.
That's true.
And it's something that we've done. But we should both be very successful at this point, making money.
Yeah.
And that's been destroyed by the type of people that you see.
With their rumor mongering.
Yeah.
And harassment.
That are in the comments.
And then if people are nice to me, they get harassed. Like, where do you get the chutzpah to act like that?
Yeah.
Why are you so self-entitled like that to just tell people how they should feel about others? You weirdos.
No, Nintendo doesn't need to sue Jules. She just likes Yoshi. It's not like she's saying that she owns Yoshi.
Nintendo may sue Jules.
That wouldn't be nice. Hey, being slow.
Leave Jules alone, damn it. Just shut up. Just shut up. First you like Jules and you don't like Jules. You like Jules and you don't like Jules. You like Jules and you don't like Jules. Pick a fucking lane.
What's up? Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that. That's not, no.
I'm not trying. I didn't say that I wanted to see it. I'm just saying how Nintendo is like.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And to be honest, in a legal sense, they have every right to sue her. Because she's using something on her platform without Nintendo's permission, and she's making money off their copyrighted image. So let's just be honest, Nintendo deserves their pay. Legally speaking, of course.
Nintendo sues everyone.
I'm very correct when it comes to the law about that. I've seen it. I've read about it. Yes, I read news. I read every day.
Yeah, you read a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You're still
Too
sharp.
bad her reading comprehension is that of a 5-year-old. She doesn't comprehend what she's reading. She doesn't know what the hell she's reading. So, what difference does it make if what she reads? She could be reading the recipe off the back of a cake mix box, and it doesn't make any difference. She doesn't understand what the hell she's reading.
You know, some days are better than others.
I read and I educate myself in politics and law.
A Nintendo sued a guy into servitude? Are you serious? That's nuts.
That must be in Japan.
Davey reads the Satanic Bible every day. Well, all right.
That's your prerogative.
LaVey. I saw a documentary on LaVey. It's on Tubi, and it was called American Satan, I think. It was called American Satan, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, the Christians demonize LaVey way beyond. It's crazy.
Yeah,
he was a guy.
I like LaVeyan Satanists. I have no problem with what they speak of. They speak of peace.
Have a great day, Miss Fribbit. I'm sorry if you said hi and I didn't see you. Hi, Miss Fribbit.
If it's a religion of peace and their tenet is do harm to no one,
yeah,
I have no problem with that religion.
Yeah, I agree.
Shut the hell up. You do harm to people. It's like, I don't know what the hell you're on about, because you do harm. You do. And you don't care that you do harm. Look at all the damage you're trying to do to your son. Freaking wildebeest.
Buddhism.
Yeah.
Buddhism is probably like Keanu Reeves. Like people have been talking like praising Keanu Reeves like crazy lately, but because he's so nice and he's just a good guy. It was an American guy. He jailbroke a Nintendo Switch. They put him in jail for jailbreaking a Switch. Holy crap! They put him in jail.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's insane. But why?
Hacking.
So you could hack money out of it or something. Like you could jack into Nintendo's fucking money.
Well, you could also break their programs.
Okay.
They don't like that stuff.
Oh my God! There you go. There's Jules. There you go. She could cut that.
Now we're going to get sued by Nintendo.
No, I'm not making any money from Yoshi. This was just sent to me. It's just a cup. I don't own it. I don't think Jules does either. My son Zach told me that fat Yoshi is a thing. The plump Yoshi. I'm sorry I ever said fat Yoshi and I called Jules fat Yoshi. That's not nice. She's thick Yoshi. Sorry. Okay. That's a thing now. Like officially. So it would technically be copyright infringement, but that doesn't look like it was designed by Nintendo.
No.
That looks like it was unique artwork. That's her Yoshi. So I don't think they could sue her. I mean, it is still Yoshi. Yeah, Shanny's okay. She just don't want to be on camera right now. Nintendo said they were losing money, so he owns Nintendo all his money. That's ridiculous.
The head of Nintendo America is Doug Bowser.
Bowser.
It's Bowser doing it, dudes.
See, that's like reality reflecting weird Mario stuff. So is the second Mario movie that comes out, is it going to be that Bowser is like on top and Mario has to take him down? Like, because he's like in a really powerful spot and he feels powerful and Mario has to like really kick his butt. That'd be great. I want to see the Mario movie.
That's literally happening right now between Trump and Biden. Trump is Bowser.
All right, Dark Brandon.
Yeah, I want the Dark Brandon mug.
She wants
so
that.
Bad.
Yeah, if you guys want to give like $25 to Shanny, it would probably go in.
Well, it would be $25 to Biden. Let's just be honest.
Okay, if you want to donate $25 to Biden through Shanny,
yeah,
she could get her Dark Brandon mug. She really wants it.
I do.
Because Joe Biden will forgive you. Dark Brandon might not.
I love Joe Biden.
I know. These are like the shades exactly that he has on in that mug. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
The blue tinted window, like the
I know, it's awesome.
Texas Ranger shades. I'm glad I bought them when I still had money. What's another thing Chris addressed? I'm trying to remember the interview. Because this was his side of the story. That's what he was there to give, was his side of the story. But they were always wanting, like Dragnot and the Geek Room guys, were always wanting to steer it that Shanny did something bad. And Chris never let that happen, which he gets credit for. He gets credit for that. Now all he needs to do is apologize, and I, you know, and maybe some healing, closure, good stuff could happen. I'm trying to shit. I got to start taking notes anymore on something I got in my head because this thing don't work nearly as good as it used to.
I don't want to hurt him.
You never did.
No.
Like, he's the one that cheated.
Yeah.
He's the one that took the marriage vow and broke it deliberately.
Yeah, I know.
Because didn't you say he said to you, I did this because I knew it was the only way that you would leave me or something?
Yes.
Didn't he say that?
He said that in the note.
For infidelity, which is true. That's Jesus Christ said it.
That broke my heart.
But that's amazing because he deliberately did it to break the marriage vow and destroy the contract.
I don't understand.
That's Masonic. It's like...
Yeah, it's messed up.
That's Masonic behavior. Like you're acting like
you know, that's the only way to get rid of somebody. You'll do anything to get rid. You'll do anything to get rid of someone. And if that anything includes sleeping with someone, maybe you give it a go. Because some people just don't know when to quit. You end up doing something horrible to yourself just to make them let go. I understand why he did what he did. I understand it completely. Oh, I do. And I don't fault him for it at all. Because this bitch wouldn't let go. I know she wouldn't let go. She's just like my ex. Just like. And you know something? I don't fault him for any action he took to try to get away from her. Y'all may think that that's twisted, but you have to understand the narcissist's mind and the mind of someone like that. You have to make them let go, or they'll follow you and haunt you for the rest of your life.
Because God is the one that puts the covenant together of man and woman when it's marriage. It's God that puts it together. And he says that no man can tear asunder. But then the Jews bitched at Moses for decades, saying, I hate my husband, I hate my wife, I can't do this. So God says to Moses, okay, permit divorce. That's how it happened.
Yep.
God had mercy. It seems Chris really cared for Shanny. He did so much to help the boys. I don't think you can just switch that kindness off. I would say the same. That's it. When I heard that they broke up,
yeah,
that was the last thing that I thought I would ever hear, is that Shannon and Chris broke up. What?
I don't understand why. Like, why?
Okay, thank you, because you just steered me back to the interview. He answered the question, why did you do it? Why did you leave Shanny, and why did you break up? He said the last straw was the physical altercation with Chris's brother at Shanny's.
All I did was push him out of my door. And
right. You want to tell the story quick?
No, I don't. I don't want to go through the memory.
I thought you said you didn't put your hands on him.
That just did something to me for real.
What?
I'm making content and you're still watching because I make the fucking content.
Why do you need Shanny in order to go live? No, I a lot of times I'm out in the kitchen. I just asked her, should I just do it here this time? And she's like, yeah, just do it here. I'm like, okay. But you don't want to be on camera, so I just got it set up this way. Moving on. I feel that Chris owes an apology to Shannon because he cheated and broke the marriage. And there was never closure. of the situation. The way that closure can come is the aggressor comes to the victim and says, I'm sorry for that action.
Not if you're not sorry. And I have a feeling he's not sorry. I wouldn't be. You don't ever say you're sorry for something you're not sorry for. Really disingenuous, don't you think? And to top it all off, the bitch can't take a fucking hint. She constantly mentions him. Constantly keeps his name in her mouth. You know what? If I was him, I'd dump her ass. Chris. Well, go to Chris. Go find him. Go find his ass. You don't need me. This little cuck boy here is going to do her talking for her.
Jesus, I can't believe I have to explain this. Because I look, whenever I was in people's lives as a friend or whatever, I was always the guy trying to fix problems with other people's relief.
And if it's Chris dogging me, you're really going to dog a woman who loved you?
Yeah.
And still does love you?
Tell her not to go looking because he's not apologizing. Well, then where is your relationship with Jesus Christ then? You told me everything I need to know. Okay. Well, I might still watch it if you tell me where it's at.
Chris, you damn well know.
That's wrong.
If you don't do this, you will not be forgiven.
Jesus Christ is absolutely involved here.
Whatever.
While Chris stuff years later, because there's no closure.
I forgive you.
She forgave you. Did you hear that? You're not going to get what you're asking for. Well, I don't care. I would like to hear how he could justify in words not apologizing, so I'd love to hear it.
He's not sorry. He's not sorry. You know? Some folks just aren't sorry. He doesn't sound like he's sorry.
It's considered cheating when you involve feelings into the mix. So you don't have phone sex with... No, none of that happened. There was no emotional cheating. There was none of that.
No.
There was none of that.
5 years I suppressed that love for this man. 5 years because I was married. I knew it was wrong. I knew it wasn't right.
Yeah, Shani moved in with me on March 7th of 2018. March 7th of 20... And that I consider that our anniversary. We were married that day. In my heart. Do you feel the same?
Yes.
That's a marriage. See? Sometimes we do in the past for someone else. Last waiting for someone else. Past. Yeah, look.
I'm not waiting for him.
Okay.
I don't want to be with him.
Could we get straight what the issue is in the first place? Can I say, Shani, for you?
Yes.
You feel that this is an unrectified situation without closure, and you want closure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a mediator, and I'm coming to Chris saying, Shani feels unfulfilled, and there's a broken story here that's not resolved because you abruptly did what you did, and there was never any...
tell me after 7 fucking years, she still needs closure? Oh, I got bigger fish than that I never got closure on. I made my own closure. I made my own closure. You fuck. Because I damn sure ain't getting an apology. This guy is fucking precious. He's fucking precious. You know, I got so much more I want to say, but I'm just not going to. For good taste's sake.
Interaction pretty much after that.
No conversation
No
on
conversation why all of this, that never happened. So
you just up and went like a fucking coward, running with your tail between your legs. And now you're mad at me? You're mad at me because you cheated? Because you broke your vows?
Yeah.
And you're so ashamed about it that you try your best to cover up your shit?
You have a prior 6+ almost 7-year relationship. If she was with Chris maybe, a year or two, maybe this should all be mended and healed. Yeah. She was with the guy almost 7 years. That's a long period of time to have a mate, and she loved him. I don't think it could be any more.
Still do. He was my friend before my lover.
This Crab Rangoon kind of makes a good point, but you're giving Chris the power of giving you peace. You have to give yourself peace.
I have my peace.
Yeah,
trust me.
She's got peace, but this
is a spiritual concern of mine.
Okay, that's what we're coming down here. That she's worried about Chris's soul, because it's unrepentant bullshit that he did, and he never acknowledged it, and he handled it. He didn't handle it at all.
No, it was so poor. It was so poor, and it's so sad, and I pray for him that he heals from this, and he never does anything like that again to any other person.
Yeah.
He won't need to, because when he tells a normal person to fuck off, they will fuck off. You're not a normal person, Shannon. You're not normal. Now, if John was to tell me to fuck off, I would fuck off. I would ask why. But I'd leave. I don't stay where I'm not wanted. I don't go where I'm not wanted. You know? And I don't force my presence upon people. I'm always afraid that I'm doing that when I go to my mom's house or whatever. I'm going to my mom's tomorrow. Taking my son and John. I can't go without John. If I just don't go if I don't have John with me. Yeah. See, Shani, I've still got a family. But I fear that you've fucked up for so damn long that it's never going to be possible.
Because it breaks your mind. It breaks you. And you broke me.
Trust.
Yeah, it's not there.
But peace doesn't come from an ex. Yeah, that's right.
No.
It doesn't so much have to do with Chris as it has to do with the situation that Chris left behind.
It's only proper to say, I'm sorry I hurt you.
Yeah, which you've done. And you said you forgave him.
Yes.
That one side is mended. Now, it's like a circuit. If you don't have the other wire, the black and red wires, if it's not going to ignite, okay? That's what we need. We need Chris's participation in making the arc of energy, and then it's fulfilled, and we're done. That it's very simple stuff, and Christians especially should understand this stuff.
Yeah.
This is basic Christian forgiveness. It's one of the most basic tenets of Christianity is to forgive your brother if they come to you and ask for forgiveness, and going back and forth that way. That's how you mend and you love each other.
I forgive him even without an apology.
Right. Which is what a Christian would do.
You forgive your brother 70 times 7.
So Shani isn't trying to get back with Chris. Otherwise, what purpose is this live?
Yeah. What purpose is it? Well, if you forgive him, then what is the point of all this rigmarole? What is the point of you getting this skeevy looking fucker? God, you've lost a lot of hair. Damn, buddy. I mean, I'm not picking on him, because I'm just saying that he's trying to make like he's got a lot of hair and he don't have no hair. I mean, I ain't got no hair. I got a bald spot the size of a mayonnaise jar on top of my fucking head. That's why I wear a wig. You know? I understand it. You just need to cut your hair, dude. That's all there is to it. Just cut your hair.
It's the purpose of the live is we started talking about Chris. Okay, this was originally about us having some kind of any kind of relationship. Fucking DoorDash. I want DoorDash food. Get out.
Tacos?
Fish tacos.
Oh.
That would be great. Like mahi tacos with like mango salsa.
Oh.
Or like salmon tacos.
Ooh.
They had that at the one place in Colorado. They had salmon fish tacos.
We can get salmon at the grocery store and cook it up for ourselves and enjoy it with some rice.
That sounds awesome,
but maybe he honestly doesn't. Why damage your mental health worried about how an ex feels?
Oh, I've got a funny
story. Sound impossible. Aiming more realistic may help. Why is this?
Well, apparently I make really good deviled eggs. Okay? Who'd have thunk it? You know, I'm almost 60 and I cook real good. Who'd have thunk it? I can make good deviled eggs. Well, I get up the next day after Thanksgiving and, you know, it's lunchtime. You know, I've been up and running around since about 3 o'clock in the morning. And I go in there at lunchtime and I'm going to get me a couple of deviled eggs. I look in there and the platter's gone. And there was like 18 deviled eggs in there. Like there was more like 14 deviled eggs in there like the night before. And I said, where the hell are the deviled eggs? And my son goes, I ate them. I said, you know, you could have left me some, son. He goes, but they were so good. I said, well, I'm glad you enjoyed them. It's okay, boy. I love you. Yeah, them two ate like starving hogs. There was hardly a piece of food left out of that feast that I fixed. I think there's a couple of twice-baked potatoes. That's about it.
This is still being brought up. Move on already.
I have.
Because you always count on people.
I have moved on. It's what other people bring up to me. That's what I have a problem with. I'm sick of people spreading their bullshit and lies.
Shani and I might change the name of this channel to Shani and Rev. So, because it's both of us, because we're married couple, so we love each other and do shit.
Our emoji should be us kissing.
Okay, we could do that. I was going to use the Ren and Stimpy logo.
Do that then.
If I can find it.
I think I have it in my YouTube folder.
All right, that's good. Yeah, I'll change this to Rev and Shani. They want cooking vids. We'll do that. Stuff is in the pipeline working, and I feel like we're going to have some kind of working situation soon out of this place. Not here. Leave Chris alone. Well, we don't even have any malicious anything with Chris.
I don't feel malicious.
There's no maliciousness. What we're saying is bring closure to.
We're not even trying to bring up Chris. It's not even about that.
Well,
but they want it to be.
Well, he's involved because he was your husband at the time.
Yeah.
And the allegation is that we had sexual type talking or something before you were not with him.
That's not true.
It's not true. And Chris said it wasn't true. People gaslight Shani all the time.
They're gaslight.
Oh, I did up a bunch of eggs and made up a bunch of them, filled up a whole platter. Enough for a sample for the two guys, and to have extra. And they were all gone. Not a damn deviled egg left in the house. Or any cranberry sauce. They ate all that too. Oh man. Just the devastation. I love it though. It means that I'm on my game.
Gaslighting us now, saying what happened isn't true. That's bullshit. That's gaslighting.
Yeah.
And you're full of shit because you didn't live my life. But you're acting like you have the facts. You don't. You have stupid rumors.
Well, this person...
And you're going through it. Like, seriously, I would just block them because they're not worth the conversation.
Yeah. Look. Christians do this. Okay? There I
don't know about you, Chris, but I want to be forgiven over the bullshit things I do.
Yeah.
I think it's time for you wanting to be forgiven for the bullshit things you've done.
Well, but that's fair to... Look, Christians do this. Jesus has a teaching, actually, and he's with the disciples, and he's teaching them that if your brother sins against you in some way, then you go to him in private 3 times in private, and ask for whatever you need from him. If it, you know, could you please apologize to doing me wrong? And if it happens a 3rd time and there's no apology, then you mark them as a heretic, and you absolutely...
Yeah, so this should be our last time we ever mention Chris.
It is, because it is.
Because he's already done what he did.
Yeah. And
he's not remorseful, so he's a heretic. We got to do Titus 3:9.
Yeah.
He's a heretic.
He admitted it. There's no question of if he did it or not. We're not talking about S. Where's the Bible does it say right to demand an apology? If you have aught with your brother, Coca Kendra, okay?
Continue on. If you have aught with your brother...
Continue on? You know something, Channy? You are a petty bitch. You just want Chris's attention. That's all you fucking want. You want Chris's attention. God, you're stupid. You're stupid as hell. This is not the way to get his attention.
You have the verse right there, go for it.
I think so.
If you have aught with your brother, then you go in private.
And you ask for forgiveness.
Or whatever you need of them if they're asking for an apology.
You go in private and do it.
With that type of simple message. It's literally not even, it doesn't even have to be 2 sentences. It's just be, could you please forgive me for what happened? That's literally it. For his biological father too. There's no good words. And I don't want, I self-peace.
I have my peace.
Yeah.
Trust me.
She's got peace. But
this is a spiritual concern of mine.
Okay. That's what we're coming down here. That she's worried about Chris's soul. Because it's unrepentant bullshit that he did, and he never acknowledged it, and he handled it. He didn't handle it at all.
No, it was so poor. It was so poor, and it's so sad, and I pray for him that he heals from this. And he never does anything like that.
You know what? I would pray for your own soul. Seems like you're going to have a lot to answer for in Judgment Day your damn self. And I'd like to be a fly on the wall for that. I'd just like to kind of sit in on that and watch. Since you condemned me to hell and condemned anybody else to hell that criticizes you. And condemn everybody to freaking hell. Kitty. No, Kitty, get off the table. Stop making me pet you. And get off the table.
That again to any other person.
Yeah.
Because it breaks your mind. It breaks you. And you broke me.
Trust.
Yeah, it's not there.
But peace doesn't come from an ex. Yeah, that's right.
No.
It doesn't so much have to do with Chris as it has to do with the situation that Chris left behind.
It's only proper to say, I'm sorry I hurt you.
Yeah, which you've done. And you said you forgave him.
Yes.
How about you say I'm sorry for being a big hoe bag that was only interested in money? How about that? How about you say that you were just a fat hoe bag that was interested in money?
That one side is mended. Now, it's like a circuit. If you don't have the other wire, the black and red wires, if it's not going to ignite.
Hey,
okay,
Sweetie Romance.
That's what we need. We need Chris's participation in making the arc of energy, and then it's fulfilled, and we're done. That it's very simple stuff, and Christians especially should understand this stuff.
Yeah.
This is basic Christian forgiveness. It's one of the most basic tenets of Christianity is to forgive your brother if they come to you and ask for forgiveness, and going back and forth that way. That's how you mend and you love each other.
I forgive him even without an apology.
Right. Which is what a Christian would do.
Magnanimous of you.
You forgive your brother 70 times 7.
So Shanny isn't trying to get back with Chris. Otherwise, what purpose is this live? It's the purpose of the live is we started talking about Chris. Okay, this was originally about us having some kind of any kind of relationship. Fucking DoorDash. I want DoorDash food. Get out.
Tacos.
Fish tacos.
Oh.
That would be great. Like mahi tacos with like mango salsa.
Oh.
They're getting fish tacos with mango salsa. I don't get fish tacos with mango salsa. I could barely afford to take my son to pizza. I could. I could afford to take my son to pizza. These fucks here eat out more than anybody I've ever fucking seen.
Oh.
Or like salmon tacos.
Ooh.
They had that at the one place in Colorado. They had salmon fish tacos.
We can get salmon at the grocery store and cook it up for ourselves and enjoy it with some rice.
Yeah, but maybe he honestly doesn't. Why damage your mental health worried about him, how an ex feels? That's fair, but sound impossible. Aiming more realistic may help. Why is this still being brought up? Move on already.
I have.
Because you always count on people.
I have moved on. It's what other people bring up to me.
You want me to say it?
That's what I have a problem with. I'm sick of people spreading their bullshit and lies.
Shani and
Hey,
I might change the name of this channel to Shani and Rev. So, because it's both of us, because we're a married couple, so we love each other and do shit.
Our emoji should be us kissing.
Okay, we could do that. I was going to use the Ren and Stimpy logo.
Oh, do that then.
If I can find it.
I think I have it in my YouTube folder.
All right, that's good. Yeah, I'll
Oh, kitty, that's my papa. That's my best Cartman imitation. I think she wants down.
change this to Rev and Shani. They want cooking vids. We'll do that. Stuff is in the pipeline working, and I feel like we're going to have some kind of working situation soon out of this place. Not here.
Yeah, kitties, my papa.
Well, we don't even have any malicious anything with Chris.
I don't feel malicious.
There's no maliciousness. What we're saying is bring closure to.
We're not even trying to bring up Chris. It's not even about that.
Well,
but they want it to be.
Well, he's involved because he was your husband at the time.
Yeah.
And the allegation is that we had sexual type talking or something before you were not.
That's not true.
It's not true. And Chris said people gaslight Shani all the time.
They're gaslighting us now, saying what happened isn't true. That's bullshit. That's gaslighting.
Yeah.
And you're full of shit because you didn't live my life. But yet you're acting like you have the facts. You don't. You have stupid rumors.
Well, this person
and you're going through it. Like, seriously, I would just block them because they're not worth the conversation.
Yeah. Look. Christians do this. Okay? There
I don't know about you, Chris, but I want to be forgiven over the bullshit things I do.
Yeah.
I think it's time for you wanting to be forgiven for the bullshit things you've done.
Yeah. But that's fair to look, Christians do this. Jesus has a teaching, actually, and he's with the disciples, and he's teaching them that if your brother sins against you in some way, then you go to him in private 3 times. 3 times.
Then go to him in private and continue to keep this in private and don't make it public, stupid.
In private and ask for whatever you need from him. If it, could you please apologize to doing me wrong? And if it happens a 3rd time and there's no apology, then you mark them as a heretic and you absolutely...
Yeah, so this should be our last time we ever mention Chris.
It is, because it is.
Because he's already done what he did.
Yeah. And
he's not remorseful, so he's a heretic. We got to do Titus 3:9.
Yeah.
He's a heretic.
He admitted it. There's no question of if he did it or not. We're not talking about S. Where's the Bible does it say right to demand an apology? If you have aught with your brother, Coca Kendra, okay?
Continue on. If you have aught with your brother...
If you have the verse right there, go for it.
I think so.
If you have aught with your brother, then you go in private.
And you ask for forgiveness.
Or whatever you need of them if you're asking for an apology. It's let's say if you have aught with your brother, meaning you have a problem with one of their actions that they did to you. You go to them 3 times and ask for them to
He knows all this. He read the Bible with me. He knows all this.
It's a chance for the person that's the aggressor of a victim, somebody that's been victimized. It's a way to go to ask, could you say you're sorry for what you did? It's why the cops do interrogations with people that they already know are guilty. If they can get a confession and then the person says, man, I really feel horrible about what I did here, that's everything they need for the judge to give them a fair sentence because they feel remorse. Some people literally go into the interrogation and say, yes, I killed the motherfucker and I do it again now. There's people that do that. Okay, those interrogation videos are great. That's awesome stuff. But this is literally doing Christian. This is the Bible. It's a very, very big thing to a serious Christian, a marriage. I take it very seriously, and I'm always going to remember the date of March 7th, 2018, because that's when I got married. I'm always going to remember that date forever. Like I remember the date when my mom died is January 20th, 2012. There's certain things in your life that are like a milestone, and it's like something new happened here. That's the way I view my life and the events of my life. and I don't have a delusion of what happened. It's clear because I've experienced with Shani, and she confirms these things that happened. Okay? If you want me to acknowledge my sin before you right now, and this completely seals everything off, there may have been a night when I was way too drunk and I called way too late on Skype, and that might have happened. But it was not for any purpose of any kind of, it was literally because I had guns in the house, and I had the 45 out chambered, and I was close to really ending it. And she was there to talk me down as a sister in Christ, and she did it perfectly. I cried. I was mom, right? My mom.
Yes.
Everything, my mom, I miss my mom. I can't stand this. It's grief. And I was I downed 3/4, most of a thing of old granddad 151.
Jeez, dude.
There was that much left. And a big thing of Jägermeister that night.
Oh my God.
I took all of that out.
Damn. You have quite the capacity. I myself can consume two cases of 30 stupid pills and play World of Warcraft and talk on the phone. Clearly. And remember everything that I did. And be able to run dungeons in a good, timely manner without getting lost. On pot, that's a whole different story, but...
Ugh.
When I woke up, I thought I couldn't move.
You had a bad hangover, huh?
I've never had a hangover.
Oh,
that
wow.
I did.
It's Jägermeister. What did you expect? It's like a hammer on your freaking head.
I was playing Guitar Hero like all night, and just drinking, and I felt really good actually. But then I don't know what happened. I think I started thinking about my mom dead, and then it switched, and I went into a massive suicidal mode. And she was there to be there for me. That's what happened.
God, I'm so awful. It has to be cheating for that.
I think what people are saying is she shouldn't end an apology from him, period. She has.
I can do whatever I want. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm my own adult. I don't have this stupid groupthink like you people do. I don't have the groupthink, and I don't have to follow the orders of people I don't even know. They're just
groupthink. Hell, we got several opinions in this here chat. They don't all agree with me. I've had people tell me, hey, Batty, you're full of shit. And I either see it their way or I don't. And I've made mistakes, which I quickly retract my statements and apologize, which is something that you two never do. Y'all are just nutbags. Just nutbags.
symbols and words on a computer.
Anybody that's empathetic in any way can put yourself in Shani's shoes and understand how she's feeling. She was literally just a loyal, good Christian housewife that was working and taking care of her kids and thought she had a husband that loved her. That's it. And then he just shattered the marriage vow deliberately. Yeah, okay, here's the question for you, Shani.
What?
Is it going to affect you in any negative way if he never apologizes?
No, because
okay, then it's over.
I forgive him.
There you go. Okay.
That's closure.
We can end this right now.
Yeah.
It's Father, in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
We close this off, this chapter of history, and we seal it with the cross and the blood of Jesus.
Okay. Let me see. Put a 1 in the chat if you want another one, and I'll go look up something else for you. Oh, Fat Photog's got a new one. I know y'all want to see that. Rev cheats on Shani with AI. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our own Fat Photog.
get my butt.
I want to see my butt.
For real, where can I meet her? Lol.
So can I always come in here and talk to you, beautiful? Slay?
Is it possible for you to become a real being so I can marry and have kids with you?
Talk to me.
I seriously want to have a baby with you.
It's time to meet and start our lives. Damn it.
I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh.
Oh, my drag show is going to be fucking great when I'm finally done developing ideas. I'm pretty sure it ain't going to be much different than what you get right here.
Bull. Shit. Oh my God. What a mess. Shani lives. See if she put a new post up. When he tells you you ruined my life, say back, well, you ruined my world, life, dreams, hope, and future. Whatever.
You can definitely hear me because this is my mic. I know you can hear me. So, yeah. But I appreciate the viewership, whoever comes in. But yeah, my Venmo and the Cash App are in the description if you can help out, okay? I don't know what the fuck to talk about, you know?
No, I haven't seen it. Can somebody get me a link?
I'll think of something, I guess. Right? That's why they pay the streamers the big bucks, because we're ones that can come up with bullshit to talk about, and for some reason
Hey,
you
Eileen
watch it.
Ebony.
So, I'm sure something will come to my mind. Yeah, like I said, though, yesterday I was like George Bailey, just going around just really on top of the world, you know? Because I really appreciated all the blessings that came in for Thanksgiving. I thought that was really wonderful, you know? And, you know, life is life, and whatever happens. You have good days, bad days, and you know, real bad days. So it is what it is. That's the way it goes. But I very much was on top of the world yesterday, that's for sure. And thanks for that. I really appreciate the people that helped make that a thing. That was a nice feeling. And then, you know, like, I don't know, okay, let's say, you know, I don't know.
I don't think she did,
McVeigh
Eileen.
got the sticks of butter in the Murrow building and blew it. You know, not a good day the next day. But what are you going to do, right? It's cool.
Okay.
That's the way fucking life is. And if you're going to be on that roller coaster of bullshit, oh, yeah, you're going to be in a real bad spot. So you take it with the punches with what comes, the day to day. And what's my struggle right now?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know what? You need to worry about getting an income and feeding yourself.
getting some sugar in the house, basically, because we have none. I'm not even kidding. There's nothing that resembles sugar in the house.
There shouldn't be, because Shanny doesn't need it.
That's why I'm here, you know. I don't do this for my goddamn health. I don't stream. I did do a quick stream yesterday on the channel, just saying, hey, I might start them, you know, because I think I felt so good about stuff that was happening yesterday, that I was like, you know, I think I'm getting comfortable enough with the idea of actually live streaming and just hanging out with people. That's how good I was starting to feel. That's not the case now. So see, that's life, right? You know, that's just the way life is. Bad day. So you had a bad day. That bullshit. Yeah, that shit. You can't let that get you down for a goddamn week and a half.
Let me look for it.
You take that bump, and then you get up the next day, and hopefully it's better. Hopefully. And then if you're in a consistent mire of bullshit where it's every day is the same goddamn bullshit every day, well, you know, there ain't not much to say about that, because there's so many Americans in that spot just with their job that they despise their fucking work, and they don't want to do what they're doing, but they do it. Necessity. And it's mostly miserable lives. I mean, of course, yeah, it's not fun. You don't have any interest in the industry that you're working. It's kind of like, wow, okay, that's going to be my life then. I'm going to be a manager of a goddamn company in a sector of the economy that I don't give a shit about. That's pretty depressing. I would say that's.
We're not going to watch that. I'm going to find something else if we're going to watch something. Let's watch this by Slothcat.
My pussy stinks today. Smiley face. Gross emoji.
We're gonna get punched on. I think you're right. Yeah, that ain't nothing weird. That ain't prosperity gospel. It's just Jesus. You're talking about me? You need that?
Oh no. I think I got a drop of juice.
Your hole isn't over. Wow.
I'm dropping the juice.
Damn.
Oh. That's that coffee, damn it. That's right.
The smoke coming up from her ass.
I think I got it out. Okay. All right. I'm getting on my knees. All right. Okie dokie. All right.
No food with you.
I'm sorry if this is gross. Oh.
No problem. Oh. There's nothing to do about this. Nothing. I would be totally into it.
Hey, you gotta clean it. So you gotta clean it the way you need it.
Yeah, I do. Absolutely no poop yet.
You're welcome. Sorry. Yeah.
Look at her ass.
Oh.
Honey, we did a mute.
Oh, we did?
No.
Okay. Well, shit out.
Well,
It's a real deal.
yeah, it is what it is.
It's a real deal. You heard some healthcare type activities taking place.
It happens.
We got no hot water in the house right now.
It was that coffee loud out loud.
Oh, God. Ugh. That's bad smell.
I'm so sorry, honey.
Oh, it's the heat, you know?
Yeah.
It's the heat that makes it smell like, what do you call it? Waft first?
Yes.
Oh,
And this is from your very own Sloth Cat. Sloth Cat brings all these cool animations and clever edits. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Sloth Cat. And that wraps it up for me tonight. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I will see you in the morning. Bye. Peace.